don't perceive it as a threat because you have the resources to deal with it, to deal with challenges as they come up, and to cope. Coping skills is another way to look at it. So, this stress as the effect of lifestyle changes. This study this was done with the U.S. Army by Dr. R. Ray, shows that, and it was, as I said, done with the Army, and a lot of our studies in this field come from the military or from the studies like Martin Seligman, the studies done for people with PTSD, the servicemen coming back from war and from that trauma in the military. And so what they found here is that 4 out of 5 people who experience these stressful events in their lives at the same time will suffer from a major illness within 2 years. Stress kills. It kills. You have to learn how to deal with it. And the problems you're going to have with it always. But when you know to go in and relax, or you know how to breathe. I was watching something, and it was a documentary, and the woman was hyperventilating as she came out of the water. And so they took her, they took her gear off, and she continued to hyperventilate. She was, and my thought right then and there was, close your mouth, relax, breathe. And you hear it on the courts. That's what it would have been saying to her on the side, but instead the doctor said, get her some oxygen, she's hyperventilating, when she can do it herself. And that's where it comes in. Calm down, relax, rub your back. That's the kind of thing we do. Relax your breathing, and close your mouth. Mouth breathing is one of the big issues because your mouth is not set up to pull in all of these germs that are airborne. Everything we're talking about is airborne, in the air. We're talking about the germs. We're talking about the light that's all around you. It's airborne. It's airborne. God allowed it, okay? But it's in the air all around you. So these stressful situations, here they are. And I did bring my glasses over. I made a mess over here yesterday, and I do all the time. And I did try to change the camera. And by the way, what took me so long this morning was, I don't know what I did, but I couldn't get the screen back up. I went in to do some changes when I set it as beauty and fashion, and I actually had to log off and come back again, and none of the changes I put were saved. But I was getting frustrated. I was like, how do I get out of here, right? I just had to reboot, start all over again, and come back. So, and it was very stressful for me. Every time you think about water, every time you think about relaxing, drink a glass of water. I drink a glass of water every time I think water, every time I think my fire needs quenching, right? Fire and water, both, right? And the water puts out the fire. By the way, if you have to go to the bathroom and you can't get there fast enough, think fire. Think fire. If you have a burning feeling in your body, think water. Just the opposite of it. Okay, so here are the incidents. If you have 2 or more of these at the same time, you're going to be sick within 2 years. Remember this. Learn how to control your stress. These are coping mechanisms that I give you. Ways to deal with the stress as it comes to you. So here they are. Divorce, personal injury or illness, being fired at work or retirement, sexual difficulties, gain or loss of a family member, change in responsibilities at work, change in your work hours and conditions. Many of us just went through that with COVID, and we know the employment landscape has changed for most of us as many people move back home to work from home, and as corporations and businesses take advantage of that and actually pay people to literally rent spaces in their home. Outstanding